Hey guys, we're gonna go over the dumbbell Bulgarian split squats. So similar to bodyweight ones, we're now just gonna add some weight. These are a single leg squat and they're fairly difficult. So for this, we're gonna use a bench, but there's other ways to support your foot, whether it's on a machine pad like that, a barbell with a pad, or there are special machines that are made for Bulgarian split squats, which I personally love, but I'll show you how to use a bench today. So what we're gonna work on is you're gonna sit down first. You're gonna grab your weights from here. So we're gonna have them with us while we set our stance. That way you don't have to try to pick them up. Once you get an idea for where you are on the ground, position-wise away from the bench, you can just leave them on the ground and pick them up from there. But this one tends to be a little bit easier. So what you'll do is you're going to kick out your non-working leg. Your working leg. So I'm gonna kick my heel out like this. It's gonna help me gauge that that's where I need to go from a depth standpoint. And then you're going to rock into it, into the front leg. With your back leg, we're going to put it up on the bench with the toe relaxed and flat like this, okay? Goal here, with the weight, I'm actively rolling my shoulders. I am tucking my lats down like I am gonna tuck them into pockets, and I'm pulling the weights towards the floor. Okay? You don't want to just be relaxing your upper body because you'll lose your core. Ideally, we're here and you're drawing in and you're tucking those lats down so you keep trunk control. From here, take your breath in, drive your foot into the ground to activate the glute. Breathe in, squat, breathe out. Breathe in, squat, breathe out. From here, right, what we're trying to do is make sure that your upper body is engaged and you're driving through this front foot. The back foot, a lot of times you will put pressure in. That's where a lot of times you can get kind of on the tip of the toe like this and use it for a little assistance. You don't really want to get here because you'll start to push on the bench. But if you need a little extra kickstand on it, breathe in. We're focused on just driving this front leg, okay? Once you're done, same thing. I could leave my weights here because I know where my foot's probably gonna go. Switch legs, shake it out, do what you need to do. If you need to take a break, kick out that heel, same idea. Come forward. Once you get here, grab your weights, get your foot up, relax the ankle to start, set your core, roll your shoulders. Make sure your upper body is just as active as your lower body is. They are working as a team. You need your trunk and you need the support of the upper body to support the hip so that you don't collapse. What we're looking to do with this is make sure our lines stay straight in our legs. So your ankle, your knee, and your hip all stay stacking. So from a front view, everything is lined up here. Hip, knee, ankle, and I am driving this whole line up and back. I'm not letting my hips swing. I'm not letting the knee drop in like this. Everything is tight and controlled through my pelvis. And I'm driving through that front leg. Same goes on both sides. If you notice, you have one side that's weaker than the other, start with that side and really watch the line. I recommend doing these in front of a mirror so that you can see what is happening and make those adjustments. Because sometimes you'll feel like you are straight and you're doing it really well, and your line is everywhere. So use mirrors as tools.